in the
Not
military.
American, Polish.
Polish war.
And Grandpa seen Grandma. You can say love at first sight.
Love at first sight?
They ended up getting married.
Wow.
World War II broke out. Grandma used her married name, not her maiden name. Her father was an officer in the Polish army. Grandpa made it into England to join with the English and the Americans, still in the Polish army, to fight the Germans. Grandma couldn't say that her husband was an officer. Or, oh yeah, that's my father. According to what we found out, her father was like a general in the Polish army. My dad was like a lieutenant. I don't know how that ranks work. But she couldn't give either one away. What she did, she pretended she was just a cook.
Oh, cook, okay.
So,
cook?
The officers gave her stuff to cook for them. She would sneak a potato or two on the side to feed the kids. Now the Germans didn't care too much because whatever they gave her to cook, she cooked for them without poisoning them. And it wasn't that she didn't want, but she worried about the kids. You know, if I do something wrong, not only will they kill me, but they'll kill the kids.
Yeah, consequences.
And after the war, her and my father reunited. My mom was more or less on the Russian side. My dad was on the American side. So he got them.
Big white truck?
Yep. David?
To get my mom and the kids from the Russian side to the American side. The American, Grandma's birth certificate, it says she was born 1912. The Americans wrote down 1914.
So which one's the right one?
1912.
She was born in 1912?
And my dad was born 1908.
1908?
So.
I lost it.
So Grandpa was born 1908 and Grandma was born 1912.
So
they were like 4 years apart.
I thought at one time you went ahead and you told me a story where Grandpa was running away and he got shot like 3 or 4 times in the back, and Grandma went ahead and nursed him back to health, and that's how they met.
My mom, because I went back quite a way. Grandma and Grandpa told us. Another thing my Emma says, they threw one of the kids into a pit with rats.
Yeah.
And Grandpa went to save them, and he got bit up with rats.
Huh. Interesting. All right.
Wow.
Grandma said she don't know where your mom got that from.
Yeah. Interesting.
You know, your mom coming to America.
Yeah.
According to Grandma and Grandpa, her and her twin brother fell off the ship.
Yeah, that's what I remember hearing too.
Her brother ended up dying. She lived.
I thought I thought he was a stillborn or uh
I remember him saying
because like Aunt Sophie was a twin as well.
yeah.
And that was a stillborn. It was a, oh yeah, it was also a brother as well.
And
My brother was a twin.
Yeah, along with
your
mom.
mom was born with a brother. Sophie was.
So mom was a twin, and her brother was a twin. But the brother,
Sophie
but the brother died.
So there was, but they actually gave birth to my mom's twin. So he fell off and he fell off the boat and died. Well,
They recovered both of them.
okay, recovered both.
Mom
Okay,
wasn't in the water that long. Her brother was.
okay,
He died. She lived.
okay.
Sophie's brother was stillborn.
Yeah,
Sophie wasn't. Sophie was the first one out. He was the second one out. She lived. He was stillborn.
okay.
Grandma and Grandpa moved from Boston. Grandma didn't like the real skinny streets, houses on top of each other.
A little close to each other.
New York, same thing.
What's the word, man?
Sorry about that.
Sorry,
You get all that on tape?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Oh, you get a DVD?
And they moved from Boston. They stopped in New York, but didn't stay.
It was on a ship, right? They got no driving.
By train.
Oh, by
They
train
went from Boston
to New York.
to New York, and they had a layover. But they were going actually from Boston to Austin.
Oh, they were going to Texas.
That's why I remember them saying that. My mom says she saw the Statue of Liberty while they're coming because they're coming through New York, through Boston, where they always see the Statue of Liberty.
My mom, there was a lot of Polish in New York, New Jersey. But because the houses being right on top of each other, I can argue with you here. I don't have to be loud. Person next door can
I
hear
hear you.
because the walls are
I'm so close.
and Grandma didn't like it. They went to Texas. Grandma found out about rattlesnakes, coral snakes, all the poison snakes.
Yeah.
Grandma said, Grandpa came to Chicago, and that was after Wanda was born. She was pregnant with me. Grandpa got a job at Ryerson Steel on 16th and Western. They got an apartment on Cullerton or 20th and Oakley on the 3rd floor. Grandma went into labor. Your mom ran all the way to 22nd Street. Got Dr. Machkevich, Makowicz. He come running with a nurse. By the time they got there, Grandpa delivered me.
Wow.
Damn, no telephones? What's up with the what telephone?
There were telephones, but Grandma and Grandpa didn't know about it.
Yeah. They're from the old world type deal.
Well, over here, they didn't know you had to get on a list to get a phone.
Okay.
You gotta remember they're from Europe.
Yeah.
They're coming to a new country. They know nothing.
Different traditions and
They were
everything.
kind of lost. They didn't know
And
what
when
to
they
do.
came here, well, there was a Polish community in Austin, but not like Chicago. Polish community here is the one who basically built Chicago.
Okay.
I have a book in there that shows the first Polish Catholic Church built here was 1859.
1859. Wow. Wow.
And it started on the north, moved west, moved south, moved southeast. So most of your churches here were built by the Polish people. Most of priests and nuns that came here came from Poland originally. Then they started convents here and seminaries for priests and nuns here. And I never heard of child molestation.
Oh.
Priests were very respectful. They didn't come up behind you, grab your ass,
Right.
and want to have sex with you.
Yeah.
That happened later
Different
on
with that,
when
respect.
I got to like junior, senior high school. I started hearing about it.
You graduated from St. Anne's?
Grade school, yeah.
Where about high school?
High school, I went 2 years to St. Rita,
Oh, St.
St. Rita.
and I went to Harrison High School
Harrison High School.
because tuition got so expensive. And then I got there, Harrison High School told me I had enough credits to graduate. Oh, I
I'm out of here. I'm
I'm
done.
out of here.
Let me get out of here.
let's put it this way, Harrison High School, I go in the bathroom, I want to have sex. Just been that when a girl go and go to it.
Oh, man.
Card games, dice, smoking. Teachers were coming there
Oh, wow.
to knock their socks off. Have a cigarette.
So is it true late grandpa ended up getting shot in the back or something? And
Yeah.
grandma had to help his wound out or
That
something?
I don't know.
That you don't know?
Where you heard that from, Frank?
I thought Uncle
Yeah.
Frank. Uncle Frank told me that one time, but I don't know. I'm like, oh.
I think I was talking with your mom.
Probably. You're probably right.
My mom?
Possibly. I'm like, he was saying just before when you were out there, he was saying that she used to embellish some stories about like some rats and this and that and that
I heard another story. She said one of the kids got thrown in to a pit with rats, and Grandpa jumped in to save him,
Oh, really?
and he got bit up by rats.
And this is what this is what Mom's side of the story
I
is.
don't remember.
There may not be no truth to that.
Oh,
He's
okay.
basically saying that, but what he's
Yeah.
What me and Wanda, out of all of us, Grandma and Grandpa used to call her the judge, Sanjina.
Sanjina?
Wanda could not tell a lie if she was around Grandma and Grandpa. Everything that came out of her mouth
Was truthful.
was the truth. Even when she got pregnant by Del. Del wanted her to lie. She said, nope. She got my mom and dad. Mom wasn't mad at her as much as Del, because Del wanted her to lie.
Wow.
Grandma and Grandpa said, if you don't want to get married, you don't have to get married. It's up to you. And later on, Auntie Wanda figured out she should have never married Del.
Never met him?
never
They're
married.
married.
Oh, married
They
then.
had a lot of
Conflict.
Well, hell, they come up with 3 kids.
They
I
had,
mean,
they
that's
had lot of fights.
a lot
Man.
right
They had a lot of
there.
fights.
Del was cheater. Del bought that van, which had a bed in it,
Hmm.
and he wanted to come at least 3 times I know with other girls.
Wow.
And he didn't care what color they
Yeah, I think he had like a burgundy van or something like that.
were. No, blue.
Oh, blue. Okay.
Same color as my
Uh,
SUV. But as long as they were willing to spread their legs, he
Hmm.
was happy.
Mm.
But then again, he was a decent looking young man. And then when they got a divorce, I think she was happy. The one guy I say she should have married was Bill.
Bill.
So she ended up getting a divorce with Del?
Yeah.
Why'd she go to the graveside, grave thing with Lane on her name?
Well, she never married
Changed
her.
her name.
Huh?
She never got remarried.
Well, she, I guess she never went ahead and changed back to her maiden name. You know, she just kept it. I'm like, cause there is an option now where you could go ahead and go back.
Then there was.
It probably wasn't. Yeah, okay.
And
Maybe she kept it for the kids as well.
when my kids
that could be
acted
true.
like
Yeah.
Bill,
Mm-hmm.
well, one got scared and then
Oh yeah, speaking of Bill, he asked about you the other day. He
Yeah.
said he been trying to call you. He
Yeah.
didn't get no update with you.
what number they got.
He just called me. He called me when I was sleeping because I had to work in the morning. But
He
then I
called you over there by Mom's house.